The Silver Music production, in association with Adrian Cunningham, is a proud sponsor of Omega Radio.
Charlatan, Omega.
BML Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores: 114C Haglipah Road, Kingston; 24 Caledonia Road, Bandiville; 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BML Auto is 1 p.m.
Maintain social distancing. Maintain at least 3 to 6 feet distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. When someone coughs or sneezes, they spray small liquid droplets from their nose or mouth, which may contain the virus. If you are too close, you can breathe in the droplets, including the COVID-19 virus, if the person coughing has the disease.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations. Welcome once again to the Sports Desk. We are here for another full day leading up until 4 o'clock. The name is Euclid Orville Neville Higgins, and we invite your calls on 876-968-8117. I will welcome Mr. Matthews.
Well, actually, I won't be here with you for the entire day because there's a Money Cup game.
What time the game start?
3:30.
Oh, it's 3:30.
Yeah.
So the pre-game is 3:15.
Yes. So it's Stats versus Tarrant. It will be held at the Boys Town football field.
Oh, so what time you leave out?
Maybe about 2 o'clock or so.
So I'll be on my own between 2 and 3.
Yes, indeed.
All right, people. Well, there it is. So. On a year the drill, Zidane will be leaving at little bit after 2 o'clock for a Money Cup.
What a program it was yesterday, boy. I like when the elites call and they fire at each other. You know?
Yes, yes.
That's what I like about them. They don't back down from discussing anything against anybody. You know, they don't, for the most part, they don't just come at any particular individual.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Yeah, man,
and I'm enjoying. I knew that this discussion would go on and on because it's such an intriguing one. Because as you were telling Garvey yesterday, that you don't agree with Pioneer's position, but it's a good point that he's making.
Yeah,
it's a good point that he's making, that enough people in the world don't attempt to be NFL players, so you don't have an NFL player in the mix. So it's a good position to take. It's not a bramble. So once you have great arguments on both sides, then you will have great discussions. If people that can discuss sports are discussing it. So I'm enjoying it, Orville.
Yeah, man, me too. As a matter of fact, a lot of people said that yesterday's program was the one that they have enjoyed the most for a while.
Yeah.
But make us see, you never know. Today could very well turn out to be one of those days. So Trinidad obliged with the CPL. Last year I'd said that we should just hand them the trophy.
Yeah, it seems as if it was this year.
This year, I should have said
they look out of class.
Because I don't, it's hard to bet against them.
Yeah, look out of class.
Look hard. Obviously,
yeah, man. We have calls.
We have calls.
All right.
So, yeah.
Hello, Prince Green.
Hello, man, name.
Hello, Prince Green.
There, man. Big up shipping post for come back on the program.
Wonderful.
Ship when take over Woodbine. That's a good education, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Because I see things on TV and realize that Cayman Park track down the on the level where it's supposed to depend. But you know, said only for things in Jamaica down the on the level where it's supposed to depend. So it's not unique to Cayman Park. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Anyways, Mr. P asked Dennis Miller come on the program and discuss how them handicap the Arsenal, right? Mr. P, I'm not sure if you're technologically savvy, but all of that information is available on Cayman Park website, and it's kind of technical. So if it's Dennis Miller to explain it, because it go race by race, every race have its own condition. Right? So, say for instance, you're a trainer, you can look in the thing what them call a condition book and say like 3 months out, all of the race them up depend offer Cayman Park, you can decide which race you want to nominate your Arsenal, right? And you can even use the condition book to determine who might be your opponent and say, all right, say now 4 possible races I can nominate my Arsenal, but You have a horse that can beat me, a couple of horses that can beat me, who might run in a 3 of them race, but it now go run in another 4th race here. So I send him another 4th race, because the 4th race might easier. You understand?
Mm.
Yeah, man, so them call it the condition book. And it outlines the condition we have to meet in order to running a race. Like if you're going to open allowance, it might say all the RSCs where win overnight allowance since blah blah blah, or win grade 1 since blah blah blah, and RSCs can't wait because of blah 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 blah. It don't make sense to me, but it's out there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Anyways, I see a thing the other day, I said, boy, Jamaica football really is a joke, you know. And you know, so last year they show it. But they see the same thing with the Chapelton Maroon and the Clarendon College ball of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get for overstand say Cavaliers play a match day before yesterday, right? And big up Cavaliers and Speed, you know.
Yeah, they won
3.
They won 3-0.
Yeah, man, I care all the Jamaican team them. Don't hold them a match later and I support them to me. I support all 3 teams. Come on, all 3 teams got the Champions Cup. Yeah, man.
Because all 3 teams can actually get to the Champions.
All 3 of them can actually get in there. Anyway, I get to understand to them have some ball upon them team where decide say they're going to play a Money Cup instead of play a Caribbean Cup match. I'm very, very possible about it. And I say, why would a man have an opportunity to play a regional match, right? We're going to a continental tournament.
Which school them play for?
I get to understand say Georges.
Boy, when they play for the big schools now, you can have a chance to win Money Cup.
So I don't know if my source, I'll make a joke because I find it hard to believe. You know. Probably my source drink too much rum.
Why is it difficult to believe? Money Cup not the biggest, most prestigious Jamaican football title, man.
Oh man, the equivalent of that is a man of a Champions League match and decide to play a schoolboy match in England. That's so ridiculous.
No. That's not the case here in Jamaica. The biggest football competition in Jamaica is schoolboy football.
And the bridge even go as far as to tell me, so it is alleged that you have 1 and 2 players to get opportunity to go professional overseas. And they were influenced by them school to play 1 more season of Money Cup.
No, that one I couldn't understand. that one would be ridiculous.
Like
if that is
really, I feel like.
No, that's a real thing.
No, if that is true, no, that one is ridiculous, my boss.
Yeah, man.
You can't be a 17 or 18-year-old football player, my boss, and being offered contract to go overseas and turn it down at this stage. You're crazy.
That's for me, man. And I want to say, brother, be a rum talk, man. Be a rum talk. Nothing can go so.
Yeah, but sometimes as a footballer, you want to be amongst the hype and playing for Georges, and because Georges have a chance to win the Money Cup this year.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're seeing it as better for them right now than playing in the Caribbean.
Well, that's a total madness. And a parent are telling me, say, boy, the student them stand a better chance to get a scholarship playing for them school than playing for them club, which me don't disagree with. But me know a whole heap of baller, right? I'm 90% sure so Santos and Ramona and them club there get scholarship for baller, right? Different from a school that get scholarship for baller. I'm 90% sure. Even back in the days, my club get scholarship for 3 baller one time and send them overseas. It was the school that get the scholarship for them, even though the school take credit feed. You understand? But once I reach 17, 18, you're good enough to play for a big club like Cavaliers. You know. You get scholarship if you want a scholarship because you play a match where televised by ESPN, you know, even for regional ESPN, you know, right? The exposure is there, people are seeing. And we're only for people don't know, only for players don't know. Parents are listening to this, right? The University of the West Indies is a good place. The UTech is a good place, right? Mm-hmm. If you're good enough to play ball on them particular level there, you want to take a chance for your professional career, say, all right, you go and play for Cavaliers or overview, you can go up there so once you grade good and still get a scholarship to go UA. And a couple of my brethren them go for a football scholarship overseas. It wasn't a 100% scholarship, you know. And if you got UA, you take a 100% scholarship, you get it. You understand? And you can still play for your Premier League club them. You get where I come from?
Yes.
Imagine if in Spain they have the same philosophy they like we. Yeah, man, they don't play schoolboy football, you know. And Pedri and Gavi. Instead of them play big Champions League.
Yeah, man.
You see me? Did they like the match yesterday, Arsenal match yesterday?
Yeah, man, cruise, man. We look good, man.
You know we look so good yesterday, though.
Why?
Because the first team we played from season will actually come and play football instead of play low block.
Oh.
Yeah, man, because this season now, the team them respect we, and them fear we. So all our team, the Manchester United included, come and part the bus.
Yes, indeed.
You understand? So me out on the weekend now, Tottenham say, after that idiot.
Tottenham has been very open this season, you know. They have been
Me out for me out them come at me.
I don't think they will change my boss. Not another coach, but let's see.
All right, guys, them come at me now. I beat them now, but if them sit back now, it might get tricky.
All right, Meko say I have us to win. We're at home.
Yeah, man, big up on yourself now. Before
All
I
right.
do, you remember our own the other day, I said, boy, my cricket is soft and naive. My cricket is soft and naive. Big up on yourself.
All right, Prince.
Yeah.
Soft and naive. Shippingport.
From one race one to another one.
I'm glad you realize what type of person you are on the program.
Yeah,
Fine.
man, a king of all
Fine.
sport, man.
No. You're a horse racing, man.
King of all sport. And, you know, Andre called me, I said that thing that way. You know, horse racing is a strong point. Andre, every sport I'm a strong point. When me there home at night time, I'll ice hockey, more baseball.
No, man, you're a real sport.
I was NFL from 92.
No, man, you're a real sportsmanship in Port, man. Real sportsman. You're a sporting fanatic.
And I thought you have a give me like.
No, man, you're a serious sportsman, man. Yeah.
What's it on?
Yes.
Well, you know, in there yesterday, brother. You missed me. I tell Arville and the people.
No, man, I heard you call.
You heard?
Yes.
Ask can show cause the argument was ask can show cause that you know that.
Yes.
The biggest argument me for me for that what they say.
We have a draft for Jackie. We have a draft for Jackie. We have a call Jackie for you.
Dude, and my biggest argument that to date for the sport there.
Yeah, man, it was a big discussion.
In whose opinion?
Good.
Yeah?
According to who?
According to who?
Yeah.
The sporting gods.
The sporting gods?
Yeah.
Who are those?
Who are those?
Uh-huh.
I know I said gods, I said sporting god.
Who is the sporting god?
The god of all sport, man.
Which is who?
I dare it upon Shippingport that this argument is the biggest argument they ever bring to the sport. This ask and show. That's the biggest argument ever, you know, from me.
Or from you?
Yeah, man.
That horses can
The
choke.
biggest contribution that Shippingport makes to the sport, this ask and show. That man from foreigners find me and I say, yo, the argument the big bridge, we have to come, we have to do road.
Mm-hmm.
We did that yesterday, and congrats to everybody. Yeah, the man then push it and make it reach us. If this thing had died one day, it wouldn't happen. So I have to big up the host them, big up the man them who call all the man them, all the detractors.
So the man them offer your plane ticket. Always, you said you already bought your plane ticket.
Mm-hmm.
They believe horses can choke.
Some of them.
You said the one them will believe that.
Yeah.
Give them the number. 876 968 8117.
Yeah, man, like when I'm a virgin from Guyana, where they're there. Him believe horse can choke, man. Pally.
Yeah, but
it's only for Jamaican grooms there. If the virgin are groom, then I will reason with that virgin and tell me say me to groom not Blue Mental, the next deputy's report. Then I will reason. He said he was the groom of deputy's report. A Jamaican groom and there will a long reason for the big day. A lot of people, a lot of Jamaicans.
Tell the people who believe we agree with you that horses can choke to call 876 968.
We're going to prove it already.
No, man, you prove that. Shippingport, you're the absolute best. Hold the line, my boy. Your people from all Africa actually, you know, and lead from the what the place in Manchester? Cross Keys.
Yeah.
But Shippingport, your wings are spread, man.
Mm-hmm. We're coming back.
Yeah.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jn. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, one of the best sports programs on radio. The Scoreboard features informative, investigative, and hard-hitting sports discussions with top-quality guests. Join us 5 to 6 p.m. with our A-list hosts as we inform and entertain. That's The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, 5 to 6 p.m.
It will get better. It will get better.
Nobody likes to talk about losing a loved one, let alone planning their funeral.
But it is better to be prepared than to be caught off guard. So let us help you to prepare for the inevitable day. Tune into Final Decision every Monday and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. to 12 noon on Omega Radio and get all the information you need, including information about assistance that you may get or information that is there for you. I'm talking about financial assistance.
Final Decision is brought to you by Garden of Paradise Funeral Home and Exodus Funeral Home.
Won't last forever. Won't last forever.
Importers, submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
33 degrees Celsius in New Kingston.
Drive your dream car when you access a Dream Wheels auto loan from the Manchester Cooperative Credit Union. With amazing rates, 100% financing, up to 10 years to repay, and quick approval time, your auto loan is just a phone call away. Conditions apply. Call us at 962-0401 or 964-3648 or visit our offices in Mandeville and Christiana for further details. Manchester Cooperative Credit Union, where service exceeds expectation.
BK double deal, it's not just a win, it's a win-win. Burger King, do your thing. It's like you pay one money and you win 2 times. Share with the crew that are yours.
This is mine.
Big two.
Mix and match the Whopper Junior Cheese Bacon and American Chicken Sandwich and Big Fish Combos.
Big two.
I double up your favorites.
Big BK double deal, it's not just a win, it's a win-win. Burger King,
do your thing.
Get the BK double deal with 2. Burger King, best tasting burger under the sun.
AnyBet now offers a third easy, secure, and convenient top-up option for your betting account. Top up wherever, whenever, using your Visa, debit, credit, or MasterCard free of charge to continue gaming. That's right, free of charge. Other top-up options include store deposit and bank transfer. Visit our website for more details. AnyBet reminds you to bet responsibly.
Yeah. Enjoy more data anywhere you're there. Get more value for your money with Jamaica's fastest mobile network, Digicel. Stream your favorite shows and tunes on the go. 25 gigabytes of data. All the data you want. No tricky fine print. Only $990. Enjoy more local minutes on Jamaica's fastest mobile network. Activate a 7-day Prime browser plan today in the My Digicel app. Digicel. Better connected.
Here's great news for men 40 years or older with an NHF card. The PSA test for prostate cancer is now a new benefit. Use your NHF card and get a discount of $1,600 for one PSA test each year. Pay less for your PSA test and take charge of your health. Contact NHF for labs accepting NHF card for the PSA test. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
A message from the National Health Fund.
Design your dream home with Total Hardware and Supplies. We have windows of all sizes on special. Doors galore. Choose from our wide variety of porcelain and ceramic tiles. Experience the best deals on sanitary ware, jacuzzis, shower enclosures, and baths. Just to name it, we have it all. Come on down to 2 Aiken Hill Drive, Pembroke. Call us at 631-7648 or WhatsApp anytime 507-0865. Remember, same-day delivery available. Quality products, great prices. That's the Total Guarantee.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. Hello? Shipping port?
I've been here for a while. You hear me?
Yeah, man, we'll come back to you.
Yeah, Zidane.
Yes.
Mr. Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
The listing, the Jamaican team for tomorrow. You get a listing of that team because I think I heard some of the players, but I didn't hear Marlon Sweat, man. the midfielder. She was to wear the number 9 in the middle. Juice Spence came and took her.
You know, I do have my phone with me. I have the squad in my phone, man, but I do have my phone.
I'm very disappointed with the coaching staff because this girl was holding in the middle for a good while. Number 9, the brown girl in the middle, Juice Spence, Marla Sweatman. Since Juice Spence came in the team, she faded away. We're not staring at even on the bench, even to the World Cup. And she would be a good backup to Juice Spence, and Juice Spence run out of gas. This would be the right person to inject in.
Based on what this team has achieved, my boss, I can't not the coach.
Well, no, not the coach, but you could have. But with her, who I think, I watch the team. I watch this team a lot, and I know she could have offered something in the middle. Marla Sweatman has been in there for a while. She was the starting central midfielder for a good while. They just drop her. We had a white girl to the number 22. I don't remember her name. It was a white girl. As I said, a defensive midfielder. She played that role. Very good tackler.
I'm not sure of the reasons why any players have been omitted that were there before. So
I know, but it's even
so we have to know for sure first as to why they are not in the squad before we can be critical of this.
Yeah, it could be injuries.
Yes, or it could be she was one that decided not to come.
I want to know. None of the girls made it to the World Cup, and I'm not sure if they're in this team. And another thing to Virgin, you know, the sister, the younger of the sister who played the central midfield. Have you ever seen that girl play defensive midfield? The younger one.
No.
Perfect in that position, man. But I could touch it. Schoolboy football, I know my season, my time. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make most of the games I used to make.
Yeah, man. You seem like you're busy this year more than last year.
That's why I tell the people out there I look forward to me in a debate. I don't know if I can beat this and the work thing kind of step up and you know if they work with kids them at home.
Hey, you know, so I see a name on Wally Palace Springboard, but we don't understand why. It's a Wally Palace I see them watch. Big up yourself.
Yeah, but hold on, my boy.
Who you have for Manning Cup? Early season. You won't get pressure for the prediction this early.
I'm not see them yet, but Mr. JC already have seen more and Idel more to start. Then more to Mona and I'll choose the winner from there. You know, BB Cook and Irwin Foster come with a good time. Not to win Clarence.
Yeah, Glenn should be pretty good this. Glenn should be pretty good this year. Yes, and when they were disappointing last year. They should have done better last year.
Yeah, man, they should have done better. One game alone they lost last year.
Yes.
It was a 2-0 game and knocked them out.
And it cost them, yes.
But I've been on your side. I big up Shippy TV. I watch the games on Shippy TV. I've seen a couple of the games. I've seen from. Even though I beat up everybody, I've seen them. Down East Portland, down them side. We have a TV place. I was watching the last season. I seen a game. That's how I identify the Teachfield number 5 last year. I know they're a top player. You know. I never played this. And I told about the player down in Portland. He's a farmer. His father won Dakota Cup, won Premier League, played for Jamaica. This youth brother win Manning Cup. When him brother did a score a goal on Mount Pleasant. And I reasoned with him at the opening. I must say, I'm better than the two of them. But his team got 5-0. But I see some video with them and a good youth. They look good. But I want to see him.
Yeah, man.
Play for Port Antonio. My father used to play for Jamaica. One whole heap of title. But me I run left it. Try countryman and them man there. Mama be a Franco. Big up on yourself.
Big up Shipping.
Continue do the thing.
All right, Shipping Port.
All right. Speak of him and he shall appear. Mama B.
Ships here.
How they do, boss?
How many men on board?
Well, you tell me.
Well, Arville, in the middle of my conversation, you see that the phone just got so, you know, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I grieve for the whole evening, you know, see that. Because when me sit at the feet of the Messiah, you know, man, I learn, you know.
Yes.
Yes,
yeah, that's all.
So anything disturbed that you know, say, mommy be get very dark. Little Samson, Arville.
Yes.
Why? I was mentioning about the reggae girls and the equipment. Why did it take so long for over 6 weeks for us to get those equipment in Jamaica?
But I hear that there was some medical delays why it never sent off. But it there for a while now. There's no excuse, man. I just
yeah. All right.
People just
move on from that. But Arville, my next point now, you see, me I big up my radio son Shipping Port, though, you know. And the female taxi driver we call for him. Boy, me never feel good when me and saying down call about the show. Cause you know, so Shipping Port is a youth we're very intelligent, Arville.
Yeah,
man. Yes, man. This man know football in hard.
Man, full of sports inside out, my boss.
Yes, man.
You know, man, offer to buy the man ticket to fly him out to come watch us race. You think it's a normal thing?
I'm very proud of him. But Arville, moving on. This thing about lightning striking players on the football field. Don't you think the time has come when the authorities should, postpone games if there's any form of rain and lightning.
That's actually the rule, you know.
Because I can't
But
believe that 5 persons got struck by lightning.
What I'm hearing from some people that didn't
There was no rain.
there was no rain.
There was no rain.
Wow.
It was bright.
The lightning has come out of the blue.
Suddenly it was one of those freak lightning strike.
You see the problem now?
Yeah, so that one, because usually since the incident a couple of years ago with JC at Stadium East, once there's any form of lightning, them gone. So it was a case where there was no rain, there was not a lot of cloud.
And no sign of lightning.
No.
Lightning just appeared.
Yeah. Because when I saw the video, I said, but I thought it was rain and them never come out.
It's frightening, you know, Zidane, because listen to me, man. When you're on the field, you know, and the lightning strikes, you know, you are the tallest object on the field, you know. So you will talk a leak, you know, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good thing is that they said all of them are okay. And I think
I think 2 of them remain in the hospital.
No, one of the 2 that remain has been released, and they said they're waiting on a doctor. The doctor will check, and the other one to come back with some people.
But it's not a nice feeling, you know, Harvey, when lightning strike, you know.
Well, I don't know, but lightning never strike me yet.
Not a nice feeling.
But I would
It's
suspect
current,
that it's
you know,
not.
electricity, you know.
Hey, Harvey, if you watch the lightning and you're terrified of the lightning, you can't imagine if it
When it catch you. And I know people who have died from lightning.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so afraid of that something.
Yeah.
And Harvey,
Yeah.
me no hear nobody mention Mr. P name in the debate, them, man. Mr. P is the only person who make a youth run off by show, you know.
And who Mr. P did beat up again?
2 things, man. I'll come back and take team ass and show him how to debate him after, and 2 things, retire for the show for months, you know. Mr. P is a terrible man when he come on to horse racing, you know, sir. I tell you guys all the while, you know, he's the only man I fear on this show when he come on to horse racing.
Okay.
Yeah, man, Mr. P a number 1 and Mommy be a number 2, man.
But by and large, at the public, I deal with the
yeah.
We can add some wild cards still, but we'll see how it goes.
So Harvey,
Oh, you're not asked why you're not hear your name.
No, my name, no. Show me a number 1 disciple. Nobody now vote for me. Disciples get left out of everything.
Yeah, the man.
Harville,
Mm-hmm.
the teller was on Guyana now. How that one you look, Harville? Put on your crystal ball, no, man, and see if you can come up with a winner.
But the crystal ball, I say, Guyana start favorites,
Oh, my God.
but momentum with the Jamaicans.
With the teller was.
Yeah.
What a game last night in Harville.
Boy, last night I was kind of
I
somewhere else. I
wanted
never
Guyana
see the
to
game.
win in Harville, but boy, them let me down, man.
Chadwick make some runs, eh?
Yes, 80 flat.
Chadwick, who, when I heard preseason that
When
Chadwick
he
was,
plays with Jamaica and can't make no runs.
he has made runs from time to time. But Chadwick, boy, having not played for most of the preliminary part of the thing, and just come down in the business and so no one can make them kind of performance. Very impressive, man.
Very impressive. That is the thing I like with Chadwick, you know, Harville.
Mm.
We see when that fella scores, him don't take no undue risk, you know, but he score a lot of boundaries.
I didn't get to see the innings properly. Like I said, I was kind of engaged somewhere else. But I hear about 80 yard from, what, 40 yard or 50 yard ball?
Yes, man. 80 flat, 80 from 40 yard ball.
Yeah.
A lot of those runs were boundaries, you know, sir.
Big up Chadwick, man. And him can hurt you.
Anyway, you know, so I thought I was kind of mean, you know, but Harville, your number 1 disciple and move on. Here, sir.
All right, big up.
On us,
Right on the break. Yeah, man. We take the break.
Yeah.
Just bet?
Yeah, today's a Thursday, so we'll have Jesse Blake when we come back.
For all your water needs, purified and alkaline, visit Puriclear Water Store Limited at 17 Cleardale Avenue off Hagley Park Road, Kingston 10. Open Sunday to Saturday. The time, courtesy of Puriclear Water Store Limited, is 1:30.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not instant, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. CFA faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, fit in the line, straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
Build with Birds Charity 5K Run Walk, Sunday, October 1, 2023 at Emancipation Park. Register now. Adults 2,500, children 2,000, group and service clubs 2,000. Registration package includes chipped bib and participation medal. Register today at runningeventsja.com. Building homes one step at a time with Birds. Let's run walk for charity.
GPS. Keep it cool, keep it cool. Summertime hot, but we have all the tools. Keep it cool, keep it cool. No ways to save, you just have to choose.
Stay out of the fridge, just use a igloo. Remember your Kisco ice and the juice.
If an AC combo, yeah, hit that. AC if you have it, then up and after that. Keep it cool, keep it cool.
This summer JPS have all the tools.
Keep you cool with JPS. Download the JPS app today.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
The 2023 ISA schoolboy football season promises to be another cracker. Will Clarendon College retain their DaCosta Cup title? Will Jamaica College retain their Manning Cup title? There are 6 cups up for grabs. Now, when the dust settles, who will reign supreme in the 2023 ISA schoolboy season? Stay locked into your number one sports station, KLAS FM 89, for live coverage of games, including all quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Live coverage of the ISA 2023 schoolboy football is sponsored by Burger King Double Deal. Any two you pick is a win-win. Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Good food a keep. Access to Information Unit, Reigniting a Nation for Greatness, and KFC, Finger Licking Good.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
South Africa fast bowler Henrik Noye has been ruled out of the Cricket World Cup in India. The 29-year-old had been named in the Proteas provisional squad for the tournament, which starts on October 5, but is not fit enough to travel. A persistent back problem has meant Noye will now miss a second successive World Cup. Fellow pacer Sisanda Magala has also been forced to withdraw from the squad through injury. That is sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly. At Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill, celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game, from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. All right, so time for Just Bet, and we have Jesse Blake waiting in the wings. Hi, Jesse.
Hey, Orville. Good afternoon to you, your team, and the listeners. How are you?
Well, I can't complain. Life is here.
Indeed, life is here, and a lot of great games are here as well, my friend. A lot of money to be made.
A lot of money to be made. So let's get straight into that. Somebody asked me, Jesse, let me just get this out of the way. Why does Just Bet not bet on local games?
On local?
Local games.
As in Premier League games?
Yeah, or any other local sporting event.
Or any other local sporting event?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good one. I'd have to check on it. Some of it has to do with right to bet on it. But let me try and get an explanation for you, a good one, and I will address it the next time.
Yeah, come on. I say, why can't bet on Arnett versus Waterhouse or
Yes.
KC versus Georges, them kind of thing. You know what I mean? But like I said, you'll address it the next time.
Yeah, man, definitely.
All right, so we start with the EPL. Arsenal hosting Spurs this Sunday. What say you?
All right. Well, Arsenal, they extended their unbeaten start to the season in fine form. They looked very good against PSV Eindhoven yesterday, thumping them by 4-0. The Gunners, they've won 6 of their of their 7 EPL matches this season, though the only time they dropped points was at the Emirates against Fulham last month. Now, Tottenham left it late to secure all the spoils against Sheffield United last week as they earned a dramatic 2-1 win over Sheffield United. Now, this one should be a very decent match, but according to the JustBet odds Orville, the Gunners of Arsenal, they're at home and are favored to win at make it $1.74 via the JustBet final result bet option. Spurs to win at $4.30, the draw at $4.25. And just a quick correction to what I just said. Of course, the 6 of 7 matches that the Gunners have won are throughout all competitions. All right. Now, according to the JustBet final result bet option, as we said, the Gunners are favored. Spurs are the underdog. Well, the final result bet option, folks, is one of a myriad of betting options that we have available for you at JustBet. Of course, we would love to have you in a JustBet location near you. Of course, we have over 100 JustBet locations island-wide. And we also invite you to visit our website, very user-friendly, justbetja.com, to get in the game and win big on the many sporting or betting options that we have available, including the correct score betting that allows you to get the most money back for your betting buck. Can you predict the score of a game and that's the correct score at the end of regulation and stoppage time? Well, it can pay off quite handsomely. You can place a bet on any scoreline you think would be the correct score for each and every football game. And for Arsenal hosting Tottenham this Sunday morning, 8 a.m. local time, bets you can place include if Arsenal wins 2-0, a $500 bet pays $5,000 in winnings. This Arsenal 3-1, $6,000 on offer with a $500 bet. And if it's Arsenal 3-0, $7,500 on offer with a $500 wager. Now for the Spurs of Tottenham, correct score bets include if they win 2-1, a $500 bet pays $7,000 even. Spurs 3-1 would pay $8,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. And if it's Tottenham 3-2 in a 5-goal thriller, $15,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Gunners at home playing very well, a well-oiled machine. I'm taking them to win 2-1 though, in a very nice and spirited game. Taking them to win 2-1, that would pay $4,000 even with a $500 bet. The Gunners of Arsenal as well, $1.74 straight up.
2-1 was exactly what I was thinking about, my good man.
Good.
So our thoughts have coincided.
Starting off in a good way this Thursday, are we?
Well, let's see when the results come out. All right, in the French Ligue 1, so you pronounce it Ligue 1?
Ligue 1, yes.
Paris Saint-Germain. Why these French people? I give you a quick joke before you go to the second game.
Yeah.
There was this French tennis guy. His name was spelled Guyforget. I just started reading sports at the time, late 90s. Guyforget. So I read in the sportscast and I said, Guy forget beat so and so how much. Only to find out that the guy's name is Guy Forget.
Guy Forget?
Yes.
Wow. Wow, that's interesting pronunciation there, Alvin. That's a long way off from Guy Forge.
Or Guy Forget.
Or Guy Forget.
Yes, but his name is Guy Forget for people who know. Anyway, we digress. So it's the French Ligue 1. Paris Saint-Germain welcomes Marseille. Talk to us about that.
Indeed. It is Sunday afternoon, 1:45 local time. We have some more French names for you because PSG, they quickly bounced back from a shocking 3-2 loss to Nice, spelled Nice, by beating Borussia Dortmund 2-0 in their Champions League opener. Meanwhile, it's Marseille that failed to turn their dominance into goals. So unfortunate to have gone away and gotten a stalemate with Toulouse. And given their negative record in meetings with PSG when they go to the Parc des Princes, it will be tough for Marseille to pick up all 3 points in PSG's backyard. And it reflects in the just bet odds because Paris Saint-Germain, they come in at $1.68 via the just bet final result bet option. Marseille come in, the underdog, at $4.50, and the draw attracts odds of $4.25. Of course, folks, take the route or the betting option that gives you the best return for your betting book, and that's correct score betting. For this game, bets you can exploit include if PSG wins by 2-1. That correct score pays $4,250 in winnings with a $500 bet. If it's PSG 3-1, $6,000 available with a $500 effort. PSG 3-2 would pay $10,000 even with a $500 bet. Now for Marseille, correct score bets include if they win 2-1, a $500 bet pays $7,000 even. If it's Marseille 1-0, $8,500 on offer with a $500 bet. And if Marseille wins via the upset special, a correct score of 2-0, that would pay $15,000 in winnings with a $500 bet. Right now, in terms of locally in France, and especially with the head-to-head record, and, you know, Marseille have had a terrible time going to PSG's backyard to play games of late. So I'm going to be taking PSG to win the game. Luckily, interestingly enough, though, always, Marseille is actually third in French Ligue 1, and PSG is currently fifth in the standings. But I'm going more with the head-to-head matchup in this one. So I'm taking PSG to win by 2-1. That would pay $4,250 in winnings with a $500 bet. I'm taking PSG at $1.68 straight up.
I'm going to work with you on this one again. Similar scoreline for PSG to get the better.
Indeed. It's not like Marseille are playing like slouches at the moment. Just that when they go over to PSG's home ground to play, it's usually not a good outcome for them. So taking PSG in a very close one.
All right, and finally we go over to Spain for a clash of the Madrids. Where Real Madrid will play Atletico this Sunday.
Yep, indeed.
Should be interesting. I'm interested to see how you vote on this one.
Well, let's get right to the odds, folks. Madrid Derby, the latest edition, scheduled to take place at 2:00 in the afternoon on Sunday. Real Madrid keep finding a way to win, and they are favored to win this game at odds of $2.55 according to the just bet final result bet option. Atleti come in $2.75 and the draw at $3.40. If Atletico wins 1-0, a $500 bet pays $4,250 in winnings. Atletico by 2-1 would pay $5,000 even with a $500 bet. And if it's Atletico 2-0, a $500 bet pays $6,500 in winnings. Now for Los Blancos, Real Madrid. Correct score bets include if they win 1-0, a $500 bet pays $4,250 in winnings. If it's a 2-0, Real victory, $5,000 even with a $500 bet. And if it's Real 2-1, $6,500 on offer with a $500 bet. Wow, I don't know how Real Madrid keep winning. It's going to be very tough for them to overhaul Atletico and Diego Simeone's side at the home ground of Atletico Madrid. 1-1 draw, $3,000 even with a $500 bet. Taking the draw, $3.40 straight up.
No, sir. Has this ever happened before where you and I are in one accord for all three games?
You cannot be serious. So we're rolling in one accord.
It's one accord. So it's 1-1 I have as well, my boss. I don't know.
You have 1-1 penciled in.
1-1 penciled in.
Yes, sir. Well. Of course, that would be $3,000 in winning with a $500 bet.
All right, boss. It's all yours as usual. Take us to the break.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Here it is, folks. Of course, we're getting ready now for week 3 of the NFL, which kicks off tonight quickly. We have the San Francisco 49ers at home hosting the New York Giants. And the 49ers are favored to win at $1.14. The New York Giants at $5.33 for the upset. So many ways to bet and win big on American football. Of course, check out justbetja.com or visit the JustBet location near you. All your favorite football leagues are on. Lots of tennis being played. England and Ireland, their ODI series coming up on Saturday as well. And Arvil, I heard you mention in sports in a minute that the ICC World Cup will kick off come October 5. Bets are available right now for the ICC World Cup in cricket. Make it justbetja.com or justbet location near you. Always a pleasure being on the Winner's Edge here inside the Sports Desk. Arvil, to you, your team, and the listeners, stay safe, enjoy the games, and catch you next week, my friend. Take care.
All right, Sir Jessamine, big up thyself. And with that, we take a break. That was the Just Bet Winner's Edge, sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com. Replace your dairy products with Natura or Natura family of products meets a growing need to provide you with a healthier alternative to dairy products. Natura Foods continue to develop delicious, nutritious, organic and healthy foods and beverages made from plant products. Our mission is to offer today's health-conscious consumers tasty, highly nutritious, non-dairy organic foods and beverages at an affordable price. You can use Natura soy rice, almond and oat beverages to replace milk in all your recipes.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No one has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
Here's great news for men 40 years or older with an NHF card. The PSA test for prostate cancer is now a new benefit. Use your NHF card and get a discount of $1,600 for one PSA test each year. Pay less for your PSA test and take charge of your health. Contact NHF for labs accepting NHF card for the PSA test. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
A message from the National Health Fund.
Every time I buy the Popeyes Max Box Crunch, wifey start move like airport security. Here are.
Fat skull, what happened at Popeyes box? Wait, 1 spicy chicken sandwich, 3-piece chicken strips, 1 regular fries, and a 16-ounce soda. But this is a whole heap of food.
So I'm going to wash me and come back. But the rest of the food gone. Here are.
Items left unattended will be confiscated and devoured.
Good thing is a Popeyes Max Box Crunch we get. So we still have more food. Grab a Popeyes Max Box Crunch.
Popeyes, good food again.
Design your dream home with Total Hardware and Supplies. We have windows of all sizes on special. Doors galore. Choose from our wide variety of porcelain and ceramic tiles. Experience the best deals on sanitary ware, jacuzzis, shower enclosures, and baths. Just to name it, we have it all. Come on down to Aiken Hill Drive, Pembroke Hall. Call us at 631-7648 or WhatsApp anytime 507-0865. Remember, same-day delivery available. Quality products, great prices. That's the Total Guarantee.
We're your partner in color, over 30 years strong, serving Jamaica beautifully, changing lives and leading the revolution with quality products innovated for when you need a superior finish. Edge campaigns are trusted, loved, and used by experts in the business of automotive, industrial, decorative, and furniture. We have the blueprint to help you create, vibe, and live life beautifully. EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. Yeah, so we're back online. Remind of the numbers.
Yes, 876-968-8117. So by when we should know the 16?
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm still in discussions with people.
Yeah.
So by next week, and I also want at least one other sponsor who's prepared to come on.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope to wrap up things by this week.
Yeah, man.
Going into
Everybody's asking me about it.
Yes.
Somebody's saying that I should join it. I said, no, that would be fair to the listeners.
No,
the boss, man. Come on. Because he must say, would I win all of the prize easily? I said, no, not fair.
All right, so it's 876-968-8117.
Yeah, man. We'll go back to the phone lines. Garvey.
President talking that gibberish.
Wait, so with a man like you involved, it would be hard for me.
Big show. KLS are the greatest.
Yes.
Well, I couldn't wait to get on today. The show was so nice yesterday. You know what I say? It's so nice you have to do it twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can kick it off right today. First thing I want to get out of the way. Pioneer. Let's clear up something here at Pioneer. Yesterday, Pioneer came on and he asserted that the Chinese Gridiron League enjoys no TV coverage and very little support. Something like that to that effect, right?
Mm.
All right. So I got the information here, Pioneer, if you want to challenge it. The Chinese Football League, and I told you this during the debate, it is shown on ESPN Europe and BBC Europe. That sound like a league that is American tokenism to you, that?
No.
Okay. What if I told you that 93% of the players in the Chinese league were Chinese born? That sound like American tokenism to you?
No.
What if I told you that since 2013 when the league was founded, not a single franchise has gone under? That sound like a struggling league to you?
None of the franchises have had a problem financially.
Right. That sound like them struggling to you?
No.
Okay.
Well, not major struggles. They could be struggling,
Okay.
but still stay afloat.
So we can say that gridiron football is played in the most populous country on earth, right?
Yeah. Which is China.
China, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So the other day during the debate when Pioneer threw out a number, I remember him in his opening soliloquy or however I'm calling it. He threw out a number and said only 450 million people watch NFL football, as if only the people on the continent of America watch football. Someone want to ask him, only the 10 people that live in the Caribbean watch West Indies cricket? You feel so Harville?
No.
Oh, we know nobody in our diaspora. I guess Americans now nobody in our diaspora.
Is the American population 400 million?
No, him did I combine it with Canada, man.
Okay.
That's him did that. I know that's what he was.
I'm sure he believes that people from other countries watch the NFL. He couldn't believe it's only Americans and Canadians watching.
When I heard him come up with that number, I was like, man, people gonna let him get away with this. Anyway, I say go, Jamaica, yeah, people don't really check out facts. Back to yesterday's show, Harville. I heard a guy come on, G-Star. And he was saying to you that Tom Brady can be greater than Michael Jordan in America, but not outside of America. Greater. I remember, Harville, I want you to hold them to these words, you know. You're an English teacher, you know. I don't want you to make them come in here and come convolute greater with popularity and man start use some word like man bigger and then something like more. You have to make them define these words. We're talking about greater.
You might use some trickery on your Garvey.
Yeah, the man might use some little tricks to that. So me, you want you to explain to me is that, as Pioneer asserted, how can Patrick Mahomes be greater than Michael Jordan in Florida? But if they fly go to Sydney, Australia, Michael Jordan is greater.
Mm-hmm.
No, if a man tell me say more popular, I get it.
No, I can't understand it. There are sportsmen in America and there are sportsmen outside of America. So if I'm a greater sportsman than you in America, I'm greater than you outside America.
Let me remind you of a little history as well. In the 90s, there was a cyclist in America. His name was Lance Armstrong. You're familiar with him, right?
Yes.
All right. Before he was on ceremony,
Him go past the 90s, man. What you say, man?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I'm saying his run started in the 90s.
Okay, started, I say, yes.
Right. So what I'm saying now, before he was unceremoniously kicked out of cycling, he had won 7 Tour de France, correct?
Yes.
During that time, wouldn't you say Lance Armstrong enjoyed unprecedented popularity than any cyclist ever in history?
Correct. No two ways about it.
And didn't you see his name started to be mentioned amongst the best sportsmen of the era?
Yes. Yes, that's what was the case.
Okay. So it's not really the globality of the sport or the popularity of the sport then. It is what you do within the sport then, correct, sir?
But some would argue that cycling is fairly popular around the world, though.
Yeah, but I mean, even here in Jamaica, Arville, I am sure nobody is sitting down and watching cycling on TV.
No, but cycling happens here. There are cycling competitions in Jamaica.
Right. And that is the ironic thing. NFL football is not played here, but far more people sit down and watch it on TV than sports that are played here. Rugby, which is basically a version of American football, if you want to be honest, it's the British version compared to the American version. Wouldn't you agree with that?
I don't know. I know it's a version. I didn't know whether it was British.
But rugby is British derivative, and the American version is arrived in America. What I am saying is, rugby has always been played in Jamaica. Not true, Arville?
I don't know about always, but I know it's played.
From you, man, you know about it, though, don't
you are saying that we must be very careful with words.
Right. Because I
don't know what you mean by always, but I know it's played here.
All right. You have known about rugby being played in Jamaica all your life, correct?
Long enough.
Right. From your baby, me I hear rugby on sports news with Lindy De La Pena them every single day being reported and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to a rugby game?
I think I have at some point. Yeah, probably one time. I was.
Have you ever
I was
reported
interviewing
or
somebody.
covered a rugby game?
No.
Okay.
I think I went to interview like a youngster who played rugby one time.
Okay. So Pioneer never really make much sense anymore if you ever cover a high school tackle football game then.
No, the purpose of a debate is to ask questions and make points that you think can help you. It was a clever question.
By the way, Arville, I have something to tell you here. I had a very good conversation this morning with the president of the Jamaica High School Tackle Football Association, right? His name is Mr. Harriet. Very lovely man. And he was telling me about what I'm telling you, this guy is a true trailblazer. And I know this is your show. I can't tell you what to do, but I think it would be refreshing if you could bring this guy on for a few minutes, speak to him, and let him express something.
He's the president of what?
The Jamaica High School Tackle Football Association.
What is that?
High school tackle is a derivative of
NFL. They make the distinction of tackle Zidane, so you don't confuse it with soccer football. You understand?
Maybe we can get him on the scoreboard.
Yes, I can give you his contact and you talk to him.
Yeah,
one of the most powerful things that I got out of the conversation, Zidane, because I spoke to him for about an hour. And he was telling me that long after Jamaica was ratified to become a member of the international body of tackle football, poorer countries in Africa have started since us did that. And right now, these countries are pushing many players into colleges into America. Right now, poorer countries than us are developing college level ready American football players and putting them in colleges in America. That's why I told you that Jamaica, in the Western Hemisphere, I truly believe Jamaica represents the best on-top source for NFL talent. Why? First thing, we are the fastest nation in the Western Hemisphere, along with the United States, which is a very good requirement of NFL football. We play soccer in a physical manner, which is another good thing for us. We are very shifty, agility. We play cricket, which helps us with our hand-eye coordination. What could be better? Now we are in an era with NIL, where guys leaving high school going into college can capitalize on them earning. Can you imagine if in these garrisons in Jamaica, we are pushing out 100 guys every year to go to colleges in America, get them NIL money together, help them families, and better us? What could be better than that?
All right, boss, you've made a case. We're coming up to the music.
Yeah.
You've thrown down the gauntlet yet again. Let's see how others will respond.
Yeah.
Big up, Garvey.
Yeah.
Man, with that, we come straight into the break for the song. We're coming back.
If you're having roofing problems, Tropical Metal Products is here for your best choices in wide variety in roofing and window solutions. Call 765-9444. That's 765-9444. to it.
The time by Tropical Metal Products is 2 o'clock.
Wash your hands frequently. Regularly and thoroughly clean your hands with an alcohol-based hand rub or wash them with soap and water. Washing your hands with soap and water or using alcohol-based hand rub kills viruses that may be on your hands.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so welcome back. And it's time for the first selection. And it's brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. And we're going to be playing 2 reggae artists today doing gospel selections. The first one is Luciana. And he's saying, "Oh, Father, I love thee."
So much to be grateful for. Father, I do bless my soul. Oh, Father, I love you more than words can say. Oh, Yahweh, I need you each and every day. Oh, Father, I love you more than words can say. Oh, Yahweh, I need you each and every day. Look into my life and see what God has done. Count my blessings one by one. Oh, Jah, you've been good to me in the midst of my enemy. Preparing a table for me. Yes, my life is worthwhile living. My love I shall be given. Oh, Father, I love you more than words can say. Oh, Yahweh, I need you in every way. Oh, Father, I love you more than words can say. Oh, Yahweh, I need you each and every day. Oh, my life would never be better. Only if man could see. They are the only force that tries to impede me. Oh, you bless my heart so abundantly. Jehovah Jireh, I give you the glory. My life is so worthwhile living. And my love, I keep on giving. Oh, Father, I love you more than words can say. Oh, Yahweh, I need you each and every day. Oh, Father, I love you more than words can say. Oh, Yahweh, I need you each and every day. Well, you know.
All right, so that was Luciana, "Oh, Father, I love thee." That's our first selection brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. And we go back online. Hello. Foss. Hello.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you?
Yes, Foss, how are you?
I'm good, you know.
Yeah.
Zedan, a little while ago, Kabi talking, and he mentioned the Jamaica Tackle Association, and you asked him to repeat. Was it that you didn't hear him, or is it that it was the first you were hearing the term?
No, because it was unique. I wanted for him to repeat it so the listeners could hear exactly what it is.
Okay, good. You have just made the point that I wanted to know. You know, I think that probably in a week or two, you people must have the debate again, because, you know, I am honestly of the view that God was not prepared for this debate.
You want us to have a part 2 with the same mood?
Yes, because I am honestly of the view, you know, because that term, for example, I first heard the term with Dwight Chatu.
Well, you know, that could not happen, man.
You think he's
No,
being,
no,
I think he's
me
being
just a
sarcastic.
bit,
Oh, I live
me
in
just a bit ridiculous. But the truth be told, I first heard that term with Dwight Chateau, not with
Garvey.
Therefore, illustrating the point that Garvey was not prepared. And when I heard the debate, I formed that conclusion, because the fact that Garvey was most of rebutting in his major presentation, I was of the view that Garvey was not really prepared for the debate. And today, because this is the first I've heard Garvey make that term, tackle football. I've heard him use grid iron.
He has, I think it's him, Simon mentioned it.
No, the first time he hear it is from Dwight Chateau.
Oh.
First time he hear it is from Dwight. And it's the first time he hear Garvey use the term tackle football.
Okay.
Because, you see, Garvey did not mention that at all. You see, Garvey even spoke to the president. You got the impression that Garvey wasn't even aware that it existed within the Jamaican shows, because Garvey made absolutely no mention of it prior to the debate and post the debate and during the debate. Right? So that would have established in the people's mind that there is an element of globalization as it relates to grid iron. All right.
That's it?
No, man, that's not it. That's not it.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Orville, in your presentation, you spoke of an adjustment in terms of the judging of the debate.
Yeah, going forward.
Going forward. I remember a couple months ago, probably even last year, I called you and I proposed to you that I think that probably you should create an hybrid in terms of judging. And you were dogmatic. You said
that what?
That you should create an hybrid with the judging where you should use judges. Come again?
That I should have created a hybrid.
Yeah, so you should use judges, then you should have used the popular support. And I even went to say...
You had said that I should use the popular support.
Yes, with the judges. And I even
along with the judges?
Yes. And I even suggested that you should use a third option where the host/producers of the show should have an input in the final vote.
No, that one is completely out.
Yeah.
We can't have nothing to do with it. Yeah, we can't.
That's all right. No, just allow me to make the point.
Yeah.
Good. Then you were dogmatic. That would never happen. And yesterday
I said it would never happen.
Yeah, you said it over. You said no. That option. Well, guess what? Because me knows me remember. But I tell you something. I like domino. I like dominoes, you see?
Yeah.
And some people will say I'm good at it. But you know what the lessons I learned from dominoes?
Watchful and
sometimes it is the spectator and not the player that sees the better play. Come again? Sometimes it is the person looking on and tells us, you are the 40 years you're playing the ball.
That happens in most activities, though.
All right, good.
So you're saying we don't respect the views of the public?
I'm just making the observation.
Because we ask for ways in which the public can help us to improve the program every year.
Every year we do that.
So.
Good, but I am saying to you, Aubrey, the time when I made that presentation,
maybe the time was right.
You were dogmatic and said no, that won't work.
I don't remember, but maybe the time wasn't right then and it's right now. Remember, Pioneer was insisting on 5 minutes, and we said no, but time
but the point I want to make, Aubrey, is that when a suggestion is made, don't rubbish it initially. At least look at it, because it might just be that the suggestion is very good. It might be.
First, we cannot take every single suggestion.
No, and I didn't, and I am not an idiot.
Some will take.
Good.
Right.
I am not an idiot to believe.
Yeah, but
and nowhere in life will we ever take every suggestion. All I'm saying is,
But me never
don't
rubbish the
rubbish the suggestion.
No, sir.
Listen to the suggestion.
Lord, first you
Evaluate
about
the
3 times you
suggestion.
said that, you know, man. Give me a chance to respond one at a time. No?
All right.
Right. So
Yes,
I'm saying that I don't remember you making the suggestion, but but if you had said we should have a combination of judges and callers, even if I had disagreed with it, I wouldn't have rubbished it.
No, look, it's not a rubbish suggestion.
It can't be a rubbish suggestion.
Well, if you had followed it, because I said to you then that because of the judging, the interest is waning somewhat. And it was at that point that I volunteered to debate because the interest had waned somewhat, and for weeks and months we never have a debate.
You think that the debate waned because we were using
One of
caller?
the reasons is because the judges, in a sense, is I think it was the judges only that impacted negatively the debate. I think so.
I think you're wrong.
Well, good, and I could be wrong, but I could also be right.
No, man.
Why you think impacted the debate, August?
I think
that people refuse to debate. Why you think?
I think people are the people who usually debate are people who have a lot to lose, face wise, amongst them group.
Nobody have nothing to lose.
No, man.
If you lose a debate, you lose a debate.
Lord have mercy. First, you ask me for a reason, and me.
All right, good. All right, good.
Trust me, say me understand. A lot of these people, I talk to them one away.
Okay, all right.
And I'm telling you,
the data.
The fear of losing,
yes, indeed,
is the biggest factor why people don't want it.
Fear of failure.
Yeah, that's the biggest reason. And I'm not judge
when you lose a debate, you don't fear. You lose.
Yeah, they don't fear of the failure. Fear of.
Okay.
Yeah, so
many footballers who lose constantly stop playing football because they lose.
Lord Jesus, the people who play football doing it for a living, they have to play football. Nobody has to debate on the sports desk.
Hey, man, when you know, sometimes them low in the confidence and get in a position, and because they don't want to miss the shot, you know, they pass the ball, you know, because in fear.
Well, what is happening first is that I think people are realizing, listen, you lose a debate, you can always come back. So I think the fear of losing, while it is still there, no, don't get it wrong, you know. People still don't want to lose because there's a lot to gain when you win in terms of the bragging rights and man tap you on your back and say you're the greatest and them something.
Preference, come and take advantage of our 50% discount all year round. Once you visit Excel Auto, you will come back. Excel Auto Parts, your parts hub. The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
We're your partner in color, over 30 years strong, serving Jamaica beautifully, changing lives and leading the revolution with quality products innovated for when you need a superior finish. Edge campaigns are trusted, loved, and used by experts in the business of automotive, industrial, decorative, and furniture. We have the blueprint to help you create, vibe, and live life beautifully. EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
Here's great news for men 40 years or older with an NHF card. The PSA test for prostate cancer is now a new benefit. Use your NHF card and get a discount of $1,600 for one PSA test each year. Pay less for your PSA test and take charge of your health. Contact NHF for labs accepting NHF card for the PSA test. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
A message from the National Health Fund.
The 2023 ISSA schoolboy football season promises to be another cracker. Will Clarendon College retain their DaCosta Cup title? Will Jamaica College retain their Manning Cup title? There are 6 cups up for grabs. Now, when the dust settles, who will reign supreme in the 2023 ISSA schoolboy season? Stay locked into your #1 sports station, KLAS FM 89, for live coverage of games, including all quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Live coverage of the ISSA 2023 schoolboy football is sponsored by Burger King Double Deal. Any two you pick is a win-win. Popeyes, love that chicken from Popeyes. Good food a keep. Access to Information Unit, Reigniting a Nation for Greatness, and KFC, Finger Licking Good.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so it's the numbers are 876-968-8117. And I think Zidane will be slipping on pretty soon. So we invite all the callers. I want to hear 1 or 2 new callers in as well. But let's go back online. Hello.
Yeah, that's a new caller.
G-Star. No, yeah, man, we welcome the stars too, you know.
All right, big up yourself, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. No, Zidane, I don't see, but I know him have Manning Cup game for good. So probably
that's fine. Because Zidane, he's in it still in the boat. He wasn't into it yesterday. So hopefully Garcia Jones is listening.
Yeah.
And hopefully Mr. New York, who is also listening.
Yes.
So yesterday I stated that I believe that Tom Brady has the edge over Michael Jordan as an American team sportsman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I said, when I use the term globally, like goat of our goat, Michael Jordan will be over him, right? And he said, boy, you couldn't understand. That sounds almost a little illogical, right?
Yes.
And I'm saying it's simple mathematics, right? And I'm hoping that people get off of that one-trap mindset and open up your mind. Here's an example now, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
There are 2 houses, right?
2 houses?
Yes, 2 houses. One house is in Beverly Hills, worth $100 million. One house is on Haining Road, let's say it's worth $85 million, right? Now, you're making the decision now. You believe the house in Beverly Hills is a functionally better house, in your opinion, right? All right. So, but here's one thing though. The house on Haining Road has insulation. It's built with insulation. You know what insulation is?
No.
Okay. Insulation is like a padding that's there to protect the house, like the walls, from cold.
Okay.
So the house is insulated. And then conversely, in the summertime, it keeps the cool air inside the house. So it keeps cold air out the house. And you understand, right?
Yes.
All right. So, and it also has a fireplace, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying in Jamaica, the house in Beverly Hills is objectively a better house. Can we agree on that?
No, I don't. I wouldn't necessarily agree.
Why not?
If the house insulated,
yeah,
and keep.
But you need insulation in Jamaica.
They have a whole heap of people in Jamaica have AC, you know.
No, but the house in Beverly Hills has AC too, but they just have it in the separate rooms. So the one on Haining Road has central air and it has insulation and also it has central heating. But we don't need heat in Jamaica.
No man, sometime at night hot where we need the cooling. Man.
No man, you don't need that.
You don't need a cool house at night?
You don't need, but you have the house in Beverly Hills has AC.
Yes, but I'm saying whatever I can do to be cool at night, I'm probably turn off my AC. That is an advantage that the house down here would come with.
Yeah, but the house in Beverly Hills is still a better house, Mr. Higgins.
What? But you have to go tell me now what are the qualities of the house?
It has escalator, anything you need to.
And are the same thing the house by Haining would have?
No.
You know, you're asking me to compare two things that I don't know the dynamics of the two of them.
No, but Mr.
I know what Jordan brings to the
all
table.
you have to know is the house in Beverly Hills is functionally a better house.
I don't know what functionally means. What may be functional to you may not be functional to me.
Mr. Higgins, you're being very difficult right now.
No, I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
What does functionally better mean?
Whatever your dream house is.
Yeah.
In Beverly Hills, whatever your dream house is, that is what the house is.
Over Beverly Hills.
Yes.
All right. So my dream house.
Yeah, your dream house is in Beverly Hills, Jamaica now.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills, Jamaica.
And there's a next house that I hear in.
Haining Road.
Yeah.
Right? Not nearly as good, but it has insulation and it has heat.
Yeah.
Understand the concept now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if we take those two houses and bring them to upstate New York or Canada, anywhere where it's cold, take those two same houses, you know, and put them side by side in, let's just say, Canada, somewhere where it's cold, right? Which house would be better now?
You're asking to a Canadian, or are you asking me or?
No, I'm asking you. Which house would be better? Oh, and by the way, the house in Beverly Hills. The house in Beverly Hills is named Tom Brady. We can call it.
No. But I'm saying what a Canadian man might think is a better house. Come down to FEMO and taste in a G-Star.
Oh, that's it. I'll break it down for you now. But I forgot to mention this part. The house in Beverly Hills is called Tom Brady. The house in Haining Road.
Yeah, man. But G-Star, the thing with houses, you know, and cars and everything there. People have if you talk to 10 men about what their dream house is, or they might give you 10 different responses.
No, but I'm going to break it down for you now.
So you still have more breaking down to do.
Yeah, but remember now, the house on Haining Road is called Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
The house in Beverly Hills is called Brady.
Yeah.
Right? So if we take those two houses now and put it in Canada, here's why the house on Haining Road would be better. Because you would freeze in the house in Beverly Hills.
Then I'll put one fireplace in the house, my boss.
No, but you can't have fire. It doesn't have a fireplace.
Then me not buy one, put in there.
No, but that's an upgrade. You're taking it as is. You're taking it as is. You're not upgrading the house. You're not upgrading.
No, but G-Star, using that logic.
Yeah.
One bedroom shack with insulation and fireplace would be more suitable to a man in the cool of Canada than one 10-bedroom mansion without fireplace.
So that is what I want.
And does that make sense to you?
It does. It doesn't it to you?
So by your logic, a little 1-bedroom apartment in a Ontario, Canada, where cold.
Yeah.
Is a better, and it's insulated and it have fireplace.
Yeah.
Is a better house.
Yeah.
Than one 15-bedroom mansion without fireplace.
You're gonna freeze it. You can only use that Beverly Hills house.
I can't understand that.
So no, but the question is no, Mr. Higgins. Do you understand? So can we say when we change the climate, right?
Yeah.
The criteria can change and with those two houses?
No, because I don't think that a 1-bedroom shack. You can say that the 1-bedroom shack with a fireplace is more suitable to a man in Canada. It doesn't make it better or greater.
So if you can't live in the house, how good is the house?
But G-Star, I would say that the 10-bedroom mansion is a more impressive house than the 1-bedroom shack.
Sure, but hold on. Remember we're talking about the house on Haining Road still, you know?
Yes, and I'm saying the house on Haining
Let's
Road.
not get it twisted. So we're talking about.
No, but I'm just taking your logic a little bit further for you to understand what the thing is.
Sure.
I'm saying that not because the thing is more suitable for you does not make it more impressive.
So, but Mr. Higgins, what I'm asking you, what good is a house you can't live in?
Lord of His mercy, my boss.
You don't understand my point. So my point is this: when the climate has changed,
G-Star.
when you go into a new market,
G-Star, let's say that an old couple.
Mr. Higgins, no, you're changing my thing.
No, I'm not changing it.
I work with yours, but work with mine.
I'm attacking your argument about because it's suitable for one set of person. That makes it better. It not make it better generally. Just make it more suitable for you, for a particular subset of people.
But we're talking about the house in Canada now. Not the house. It's the same house, you know. But we're transporting those two houses to Canada now, Mr. Higgins.
And I'm saying the one with the fireplace is clearly more suitable.
Yeah, the one on Haining Road that is called
it's more suitable for
Jordan is now a better house. Why?
No, it's not. No, it's not better. Just more suitable.
Mr. Higgins. All right. It's more suitable.
Yes.
That's a wrong choice of words.
It's more suitable. That's why I said G-Star. If I have one 10-bedroom mansion and it have stairs and it have everything, and two old people who can't climb stairs, so them have one like a flat thing, and I give them a like a 2-bedroom condominium. That more suitable to them. But it's not better than the 10-bedroom mansion.
The question
with stairs,
no, the question is it better for them?
Yes, then that means that you're more suitable. Another word I mean.
I just want to know. So the house in Canada now.
And I'm saying, G-Star, the fact that something is more suitable for you doesn't make it better generally.
No, but listen, I remember, I'm talking about for you. We're not talking. That's what I said, I said for you. You're the one who's making this decision, right?
G-Star.
No, here's the question now, Mr. Higgins. Not go around the thing, man.
Me not go around nothing.
No, here's the question now. When the climate has changed, right? So for Jamaican climate, Canadian climate, can we enter new criteria in terms of
what makes it more suitable?
Exactly.
Yeah, of what makes it more suitable, but not what makes it greater. Until you understand, G-Star, that there's a huge world between what is more you say a pram.
But you just said better now. You said
no better. More it better for you. But it no mean it all right, let me put it to you.
Mr. Higgins, but that's all I'm concerned
No. Let me show you. Let me show you the illogical nature of your argument. A 2-year-old baby, a pram that you push him around is a better form of transport for the baby than one 2023 Benz.
Yes, please don't go in the realms of ridiculousness.
No, but I'm saying,
okay,
what is the more ideal method to carry a 2-year-old toddler? A pram that is set up with all the requirements, or one 2023 Benz when I have no child seat. You have to go say the pram. But you know what I mean? So the pram is a better vehicle than the 2023 Benz, brother.
It will be better transportation for the baby.
Yes, but that doesn't make it a better farm.
That's all we're concerned. That's what makes it better.
No.
That's what makes.
So you are saying because the baby, if you have a 2023 Benz, but it does not have a child seat, and therefore they will lock you up if you carry the toddler and that. But you have a beat up Cortina or Lada with a child seat, we're more suitable for carry your baby. That makes the Cortina a better car than the Benz.
If my primary concern and my primary goal is to transport the baby,
all right, G-Star. You kill me, G-Star.
Here's my question. My next question now, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
If we were to substitute the word insulation with
you win the argument, G-Star.
With being global, would the same principles apply?
May I have to run for the break?
Because when you enter into new markets,
G-Star, you see, you said to me, say, beat up Cortina with a pram.
Hold
It's a better vehicle than one 2023 Benz without a pram.
No, that's not what I said. I said if your primary objective.
My primary objective when me have a 2-year-old baby is to have one child seat. That's my objective. But me said that doesn't make it a better car. Car it goodly shut off every time.
Let me just say this in closing. Here's the point. When you enter a new market, right? The criteria can change.
All right.
That is just a fact in business, just like a product. Okay?
All right, my boy.
Cool.
What people want to think? Wait. Replace your dairy products with Natura or Natura family of products meets a growing need to provide you with a healthy alternative to dairy products. Natura Foods continue to develop delicious, nutritious, organic and healthy foods and beverages made from plant products. Our mission is to offer today's health-conscious consumers tasty, highly nutritious, non-dairy organic foods and beverages at an affordable price. You can use Natura soy rice, almond and oat beverages to replace milk in all your recipes.
Here's great news for men 40 years or older with an NHF card. The PSA test for prostate cancer is now a new benefit. Use your NHF card and get a discount of $1,600 for one PSA test each year. Pay less for your PSA test and take charge of your health. Contact NHF for labs accepting NHF card for the PSA test. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
A message from the National Health Fund.
We are here for you. Have you ever thought about how much of your time you give to God? Whether it is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes, God delights in the moments you share with Him. Join Prophet Dexton Burton for 15 minutes of prophetic glory, Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. as he takes you on a prophetic journey of signs, wonders, and miracles, breaking bread, administering healing, breakthrough, and deliverance. God speaks and His mind is revealed through His servant.
Can you shout that out? We need to move. We need to move.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Jason Roy has turned down the chance to play the remainder of England's one-day series against Ireland, with Tom Fuller-Cadmore called up instead. Uncapped Somerset batter Kohler Cadmore replaces Joe Root, who will rest for the last 2 matches against Ireland before the World Cup. Opener Roy was dropped from the World Cup squad in favor of Harry Brook. He could yet be asked to be a reserve for the World Cup squad, with a decision on that yet to be made. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes. You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Well, I mean, I know something probably wrong with my logic, but the fact that a pram is more suitable to carry around a 2-year-old baby with all the modern day amenities that a pram should have, and a Benz don't have no child seat and none of them things there. I don't see how that makes the pram a more impressive method of transporting than the Benz. But maybe it's just me. All right, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, where you say, Andre?
Yeah, good afternoon, Arvin.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Let me just talk a bit about the CPL. And I'm gonna speak generally on the tournament itself. But before I do that, let me just talk about the eliminator and the first qualifier.
Yeah.
I thought that last night's game between the Guyana Amazon Warriors and Trinbago Knight Riders I thought the Ghana Amazon Warriors, they were a little bit too timid to me.
Mm.
You know, they allowed the Trinbago Knight Riders to just bowl to them. You know, they didn't take much of a risk in the power play, and you know they were always on the back foot after that. And the same thing with the St. Lucia. I thought that they allowed the Jamaican Talawas to just bowl to them, not taking a lot of risk.
Yeah.
And once you do that, you're going to find a sort of difficulty. So that is what I believe happens.
Hey, this TKR side is an awesome lineup, do you know? And this TKR lineup is an awesome lineup, man. I can understand why everybody afraid of it.
Yeah, but you can't be timid. Remember that Ghana actually beat them twice, you know. Albeit one time they didn't have the full strength. Right?
Yeah, them did feel one little.
They have to take the game to the opposition, you know.
All right, fair enough.
You know, they can't do that at all. You know.
Yeah.
So that's the first that's the assessment I made. And in the game, in the Jamaica Talawas game, I was a bit disappointed in the captaincy. No, look at this.
Mm.
You had Joseph. Joseph is your primary bowler, your fastest bowler. And Joseph only bowls 3 overs. There's no way you can be restricting a team for 125 and your strike bowler has not bowled out. It doesn't make any sense at all to me.
Fair point.
Right? You and when
what was its figures in the game?
I think it was 3 overs for 20 odd runs. You know, but I mean you need wickets. And even, you know, persons, you know, because they attacked him early on, but you need wickets. So you take your primary, your strike bowler must bowl out in those.
Well, it depends on how the strike bowler is going on the day, though.
Yeah, well, he was bowling pretty okay.
So, in the absence of his actual figures, I'm not sure I'd go there with you.
No, but yeah, I actually watch every ball, so I can't actually tell you.
Yeah.
Right? But this guy, Matthew Ford, that to me is the really breakout young cricketer.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know how much of him you have.
Matthew Ford. What? No, I can't remember him.
You know, Matthew Ford is the youngster from Barbados who play for the St. Lucia Kings. He swings the ball both ways. He bowls really well at the.
I see a little bit of him.
He also bowls good in the power play.
I see a little bit of him. Yeah.
Yeah, man, he's a good prospect. And also, I don't know if you saw this guy named Shamar Joseph from Ghana.
No, yeah, I tell you something. I'm going to be honest with you, Andre. There's something that I do every evening. People know. I don't really want to talk a lot about it. I do something every evening at 6 o'clock elsewhere, where I'm assigned to be somewhere else. So some of them CPL game I miss me.
Oh yeah, you have missed quite. Yeah. Okay.
To be brutally honest, sometimes I have my phone and I try to look every now and again, but I'm otherwise engaged after 6. Some of them weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think in terms of the youngsters that I've seen coming through, Matthew Ford and this guy Shamar Joseph, that's the last 2 games. Very quick bowler. Shamar Joseph from Ghana. Yeah, consistently in the 140 over 140 kilometers per hour.
Interesting.
Really quick. You know,
so the Talawas game against Ghana is tomorrow or tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, starting at 6.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that going? I have some others holding, so I want to squeeze them.
Oh, okay. I think it's going to be very competitive. I expect that, you know, Ghana to put up a much better fight tomorrow night.
All right.
You know, and especially if the pitch is a bit, if the pitch spins a lot, you know, if it's taking spin, it's going to be very competitive. You have Tahir, and you also have...
Is Mohammed Amir going to be fit for the Talawas?
I'm not sure.
We're not sure.
I'm not sure.
All right, we'll leave it. That's Andre. It's a short show, and I have some others holding. But I'm happy for your contribution. And we're going to look out for you. Matthew Ford is the same name. Yeah, no, I'm out.
Huh?
Which side is Matthew Ford play for?
St. Lucia.
No, so them gone.
Barbados.
Yeah. All right, so we make a talk tomorrow.
All right,
good. All right, so we go back online. Hello.
Correction, the correct one.
Where's the correction?
I'm telling you, I must listen to correction, man.
Mm.
I tell you, say G-Star is a fraud, man.
Lord of mercy. I don't understand what G-Star just said on the radio.
The man just always come with one bag of pretty speaky spokey, man. And the man argument and have no substance in a brother. What the man try? What kind of analogy the man try use?
I didn't get it.
Where the man really say? Huh?
I didn't get it. That because a house is more suitable for a particular person or a particular condition. It means a greater house.
Generally. Restart. Take a break.
Yeah.
Take a time out. Man.
Listen, when me used to live out west, you know, me know a man we plant weed, you know. I mean, everybody know that. Westmoreland is the weed capital of the country.
Right.
St. Ann man, they might differ. Them have a thing when them reap the weed. You see, you have a thing where them dry the weed and something where them call hut. Where them build the hut in the bush, you know.
Yeah.
And then build it in a way. Not only pop, but them build it in a way that they can hang up the green weed feet dry.
Yeah.
Now that is more suitable for the weed drying process than one 5-story mansion. You know? According to G-Star, it's a better house. That is mercy, my God. Yeah, if you ask the man, which you living at the weed field, which of these would you prefer to have?
A hut or
a hut for dry out your weed, or one 5-story mansion with no facility for dry your weed. What them gonna tell you say? Give them the hut.
And the next thing, I know. If you have a mansion, the fact that it's a mansion, it's got to take in certain, it's got to have certain criteria.
Yeah.
Because it is built for luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got to built for all condition. Yeah.
Well, so, it not built insulated. So the insulated house better for the man in Canada. I can't to understand. What is more suitable for you? I mean, greater. I mean, I get it.
Yo, you know that you used to feel comprehension.
I get it. Yo, God bless her soul. My mother used to have one like a chair on her veranda, is it? If you think you bad, get rid of that. Like it's like a rocking chair, like you know, but you could have sit on on a chair there and the neighbor them a pass. It's fairly close to the room. If you think you bad, move the little rocking chair there and put the most expensive $200,000 sofa and see the problem where you actually going. But it don't mean it's greater, no bad.
Alright, I'm some sports car. I'm not even about that going further with G-Star today.
G-Star no easy at time.
Alright. Now I pose a question to him, Saiki.
Yes.
You believe based on the history between Michael Ricketts and his administration and the girls, the reggae girls that is, you think that if they should be re-elected to continue, you think it would be in the best interest of that administration to extend the contract of the current coach?
Let me tell you something, my boss. I've talked to the people at the JFF, see?
Yes.
And there are some of them who feel that the coach need to, if not pick a side, but at least stay neutral in issues between the girls and the federation. And too many of them feel that he's pro girls, anti-administration.
The man is a puppet for the girls. The man is like a you know you used to watch Sesame Street?
Yeah, man, the big bird.
I saw the girls them happy.
Because if, for example, take the incident where them run with Elaine Walker, bro.
Pan the bus.
Me as the coach, you can't handle that and get away with it, you know.
No, brother.
They feel he's up, you know, he's.
If me is Mr. Ricketts, and them put me back there, say first thing me I do, I get rid of that coach. The girls them could have brother cry, look me, I get rid of that coach.
Plus, this is what somebody from the JFF told me yesterday. An election is pending between Ricketts and Raymond Anderson.
Yes.
And somebody is saying, what would be the point in Ricketts offering Lauren Donaldson an extended contract?
At this point,
when Raymond Anderson may come in.
All right.
And want to go in another direction.
Good point.
Because we are at the, and then if Raymond Anderson wants to go in another direction, you have to go pay off the man for the duration and something.
Exactly.
So somebody from the JFF suggests that even though them have them issues with Lauren, but would it be practical and wise to give a current coach a long-term contract knowing
Good
that
point.
another administration could take over. When December or whenever the next election is.
Good point. Good.
They
point.
want
Good point.
they said that it is best for Mr. Anderson if him should win.
Yes.
To come in and decide
And make
which
make
coach
that decision. Right.
him want to work with going forward. So
Yes,
that
yes,
argument has
yes.
been put up as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a very good point. You understand? But I think at this point, if I was Mr. Ricketts and if he should be returned to the helm, you know, I think he should because you saw what happened in Spain, brother. Yeah, all the time people say you sleep and mark that.
Yeah.
Eh? Let me tell you something, man. Them girls they not go away, man.
But then cantankerous, man.
Ah, boy, man, I tell you.
But having said that, you know, the JFF dropped the ball, man.
Yes, they did. But again with that situation recently, you know, Mr. Ricketts too slight. He must understand. Say he must have people in the camp who don't necessarily want him to continue.
So he must ensure that him depend on top of things, micromanage if you have to do that, especially before the election.
Because the election is pending.
Or let me tell you the other point. You say if you realize say somebody had dropped them hand around you, you can't wait till the day of trading, you know. You have to start look out them sound the 5 days ago say, listen, the travel equipment should be here, there are issues with it, and you don't know what you see that better than when you wait until the day, you know.
Exactly. And listen, and next thing I heard this morning, and I really look into it, you know. If my VP decide to run against me, how much confidence am I going to have in my VP that he's going to continue to execute whilst on the job running against me?
It's a fair question. Even though I know Raymond and I think he's a credible dude through and through, but it's a fair question to ask.
Brother, just no shadow of the dark, man. What you talk about, Avil?
No. I'm saying, knowing the two gentlemen, I have no reason to think that Raymond would deliberately drop him and sabotage. Nothing. But I'm saying if I were Mr. Ricketts, I would be approaching the situation like me not trust nobody. We are run against me.
Nobody, brother. Not trust nobody. Yeah, man.
Make we leave it there, so do, my boy. All right, cool. We take a break and we're coming right.
Get running. Stay fit with the latest brands and styles at Western Sports. Running, walking, trekking. Western Sports has the shoe just for you. The time by Western Sports is
2:45.
Tracy, who you go give on now? You're too fast. Hey, me I got your text now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them. Me can't get some? No, go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
I feel for something nice to eat today. What should I get? Yes, that's it. Royal Court Restaurant, where the food is great at affordable prices with more things on the menu than you can imagine. There is something on the menu for everyone, and you can dine in or take it home to enjoy in the comfort of your own space. Royal Court Restaurant, 67 Red Hills Road, open 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday to Thursday and 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call in your takeaway orders at 876-969-1972.
The 2023 ISSA schoolboy football season promises to be another cracker. Will Clarendon College retain their DaCosta Cup title? Will Jamaica College retain their Manning Cup title? There are 6 cups up for grabs. Now, when the dust settles, who will reign supreme in the 2023 ISSA schoolboy season? Stay locked into your number one sports station, KLAS FM 89, for live coverage of games, including all quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Live coverage of the ISSA 2023 schoolboy football is sponsored by Burger King Double Deal. Any two you pick is a win-win. Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Good food a keep. Access to Information Unit. Reigniting a nation for greatness. And KFC. Finger licking good.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
You know, sir, if I were in a position to advise the JFF, I would tell the JFF, don't wait until the actual 9th hour, as the Bible says, for the public to discover that there's a problem. For example, with them flight and them training kit and them passport issues that we even talk about, come to the public days or weeks before and let them know that there's a potential problem coming. And then the public are dealing with it different, you know. You don't make the public just come buck up in the thing. We learn from your youth, you know, Craig. You swing a plate machine at the yard. Bibs used to quarrel about plate machine. One of the first things me do when me start work is buy a plate and just drop them and mash them, you know. If you see what the big deal, you know. If me I got dead or why, you know. Yeah, man, I just drop 2 plates. Plate cheap, you know. But when you mash a plate as a youth, you wash plate and mash it, it come like judgment coming up, brother. But when you say you do something, you mash a plate. You know, wait till Bibs come find out the plate mash, you know. The judgment wicked upon you, you know. You wait, you watch when she come from market and watch her face if she in a good mood. If the face looks sour, if I fall down in the mountain when she just get paid, you're in problems. But you just get paid, go to market and I come, and the face look pleasant. At the time you tell her about the mash plate, you know. You say, Mommy, you know, so me did I wash, me did I do that and the plate mash, don't make it be the Pyrex dish though, because you're dead like that. But it's when you do that, you still get a little one rush, you know. She says, so what would that do? No slide and kill, you see? But you won't get no lick. You see, if you make she come find out to the plate mash, brother, or Ville, whap. Yeah, so we tell her about the problems before they manifest themselves. And it's a little bit easier upon you. Part of the GFF problem is that we are here about the thing them at the last, the 9th hour. They're not smart. Come to the people them a week ago and say, people, the thing them late, we may or may not get the gear for the training thing. Force the girl them to the complaint. You get what I deal with? And that we used to know when we are youth, who first complain to Bibs automatically, you start with an advantage, you know. Yeah, your brother fight, you know, me and Doxy, you know. Or me and Lisa Ward, that my sister, you know. You see the first one go to Bibs to complain. Mommy, you know so and so. And you start with the JFF. You know what? Give me the next guy. Hello.
Hello.
Rollington, you know what something me talk about?
No, is it I just a call you to talk about?
If I wait till the thing come down to the grave, we are
going to ask you. Yeah. You might be a little more, you know, I was going to ask you, where do you think this election will go?
I think it's going to be reasonably close. I think it's going to be close because you expect the teams, you expect Kasafa to go with Raymond Anderson. You expect Raymond to get at least 2 of the eastern parishes. Him go and get St. Mary and Senton with Danny. You know, Senton, Danny Beckford, Dan go with the current JFF. So I'm seeing where at least 3 or 4 parishes will go to Raymond.
So in other words, then.
But the new thing them like Issa and coaches and referees and them something there. These are what you would call
homegrown
spoilers. You don't know which way them going. But I expect it to be close.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, Abel, I believe there will be a change.
You think
and
so?
As you was saying a while ago, you cannot hide things till the last moment.
No, man, you have to come out, man. You mash a plate, man. You have to tell me before she find out.
And this has been happening for years.
I don't know nothing about them something.
This has been happening for years with the JFF.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, you know, the other day, Mr. Chung even said that he's going to ensure that the viewing of the accounts where the public is concerned is put up to scratch, which clearly indicated that the thing was not being done. or not being properly done or whatever it was. But in every way, you know, I'm not against Mr. Ricketts, but I think they have done enough to lose.
Well, let's see how the votes go.
Yeah, you know, I you know, and it's not, you know, it's not that you can't say him don't try.
Yeah.
You understand? You can't say him don't try, but probably the people around him were just not good enough.
No, ultimately that going to fall on his head, though. You know?
Yes.
Once he has the power to hire and fire, which he does, or he and his executives do, then when people below him now perform and they are kept, he must take that flag.
The other thing now, Abel.
Yeah.
I said Dave Cameron back in Raymond Anderson.
Yeah, man, and Carol Beckford.
What you know?
Who are the sporting luminaries in Jamaica?
All I have to say, you know, look at where our cricket, the administration of our cricket.
Oh, are you backing Raymond because Dave is in Raymond?
No, Missy. I was hoping that Dave would come back into cricket.
Yeah.
You understand? I was hoping that he would, because there's a big void where the cricket is concerned.
No, I don't think Dave is going to put himself through the process of another election.
Well,
if it's a case where he's just given a post, I think he would take it, and I think he would do a good job of it as well. But would he want to say run against somebody?
Most of the big people are even the other day with Mr. Bunting, when I asked him if he would willingly take up back some of these, him said no. He will give advice and all that, but no. Why is everybody, and the cricketers are doing well. Wait, look at Jordan Johnson, Kirk McKenzie, all of these youngsters, and look at the big Jamaican cricketers. They're all doing well.
They are?
Around the Caribbean. Eh?
I don't know about that. How much we coming at the 4-day over there?
No, I'm not talking about the Jamaican team, you know. I'm talking about the Jamaican cricketers.
Oh. I mean, the one that I play for the other team, like Chadwick yesterday and Odin.
Yeah, everybody's doing well.
Okay.
You see, every now and then you see a man come up with something of quality. But the fact of the matter is that there is nobody at the top.
Rollington is a short show. The break come. We have to play the music. We have to join Zidane and Sean a little bit, and I have two more I want to squeeze. So make we talk.
All right, boss. Anyway, may I forget Brooks a one drop.
Yeah, drop Shamar for tomorrow.
Yes, man. He deserve a one drop.
He deserve a one drop.
I used to say it, but
all right.
He deserve a drop.
We'll take a break and we play the second selection and then take a couple more calls before we join Zidane and Sean for Manning Cup Football. Come in.
Practice respiratory hygiene. Make sure you and people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Then dispose of the used tissue immediately. Droplets spread viruses. By following good respiratory hygiene, you protect the people around you from viruses such as cold, flu, and COVID-19.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so time for the second selection, brought to you by Edgechem. Paints for people who dream in color. Big of Edgechem. And it's one from Sanchez, and it's called Praise Him.
To the fire lifter, cause he made me strong. table. Yes, and in my heart his song. Oh, Jah, I love you so. Mighty Jah, I need you so. Sing along, hallelujah. Praise his name, hallelujah. Highest praise, hallelujah. Every night and day, hallelujah. Oh, when I am down and low, and the beating in my throat and blow, only Jah name I know. Hallelujah. Praise his name, hallelujah. The highest praise, hallelujah. Every night and day, hallelujah. Praises for Jah, both young and old. It's better than silver and gold. Silver and gold will vanish away, but the love of my Father is here to stay. Woe be unto the shepherds that lead my sheep astray. On that day they all shall pay. I'm not afraid to praise him. Forget my troubles and praise him. Oh, I'm not afraid to save him. Open my heart and let him come in. Yes, I'm not afraid to praise him. Forget my troubles and praise him. Oh, I'm not afraid to save him. Open my heart and let him come in. Yeah, hallelujah. Praise his name, hallelujah. Night and day, hallelujah. The highest praise, hallelujah. Cause I'm singing and I'm chanting in the spirit.
Yes, Sanchez saying praise it. That's our second selection on the show, and it's brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Dream in Color. We go back online. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
All right, CC there.
What go on, CC?
Yeah, because we discuss what G Star is saying. Because I'm gonna tell you, there's a popular misconception around greatness and popularity, right? I'm gonna find that a lot of time us, probably even us, I can speak from the perspective of Jamaicans. Because I've dealt with most of Jamaicans. I've been living in Jamaica, right? But if you were to name the top 5 greatest Jamaican athlete that represented Jamaica, let me put it like that. Who would you say, Mr. Higgins?
We know the names, man. Shelley Bolt, Asafa, Elaine.
Alright.
You
So
could
then,
squeeze
when you
in
look at
anybody.
it and saying, then if you should name the most popular, the top 5 most popular athletes from Jamaica, who do you say?
It may or may not be the same list. What's the
May or may not be the same people, right?
Yes.
So the popular misconception is popularity versus greatness. So let me ask you this. If you was to say, if you have Mike McCallum and Asafa Powell in a conversation, and somebody's asking you, out of Mike McCallum or Asafa Powell, who is greater?
Good debate.
Right? However, if you should ask a man out of Mike McCallum and Asafa Powell, who is more popular? There's no argument.
Right.
Because Asafa Powell would have been more popular than Mike McCallum.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I say?
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that Asafa Powell automatically now is greater than Mike McCallum.
Fair point.
You understand? And once you declare Mike McCallum to be greater than Asafa Powell, locally or internationally, you cannot. It's like, if you even say Mike McCallum is greater than Asafa Powell, you cannot make a distinguishment. All you can say is that Asafa Powell, while he's more popular, let's even put it at Sean Paul and Vybz Kartel. Because greatness is something that is, what would I say? Greatness in sports per se.
You know that would be that could be one of the most. Mike McCallum, Asafa Powell, who was the greater Jamaican sportsman?
Look at it like this, Arvin. Yeah. You have to look on it and say, greatness in sports have some level of measurability, meaning that certain type of accolades and certain trophies and individual merits that you gain and times that you run, like if you're in like athletics, certain accolades Like if you score 200 goals, if you're in a football, if you are averaging 60 runs, if you're a cricketer, if you're averaging 21, if you're a bowler. You understand what I mean? Certain things, these things can be measured. So if once you come to a conclusion, so this man is greater, you cannot necessarily leapfrog the man because you're saying he's more popular globally. If a person should ask you, Vybz Kartel or Sean Paul, who is greater? A man might say Vybz Kartel because Kartel has permeated the Jamaican shores mostly, and he's also international. However, if you look at the records and you look at the
me want to keep it at sports. I prefer the sporting examples.
Oh yeah,
them one that me can relate to better.
Yeah. The sporting example. Just look at the.
McCallum, Asafa Powell case is you don't want more than that. And Asafa Powell, you would argue, was the more popular Jamaican sports personality.
Precisely.
Because track and field, but was he greater?
McCallum, that if you were to go back and look at Mike McCallum's record and everything.
No, man, you don't need to do more than that example. Yeah, more popular doesn't necessarily mean greater. Exactly. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Exactly. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But a man can be popular and great. So he can be the most popular athlete and the greatest athlete.
Yeah.
And you can be the most popular athlete, but you're not the greatest athlete. However, you cannot be greater than me locally, and then when I go globally, I am greater than you. You
may be more popular, but not
greater. You may
greater.
be more popular than me, but you're not greater than I am. It's just that persons are not au fait with the achievements that I have.
That's reasoning at a boss level. I'm proud of you. Well said.
So basically, G-Star, just take out a pen and pencil, and correction can take out team too, you know? So you can correct the notes of G-Star by taking notes from me. However, right there, that is the scenario. Next, the final thing we're going to talk about is the short shot. And the next
Brian Lara is a more popular player than Steve Smith.
Well, we are going down the road there.
Oh, we know who greater. All right.
Then look on all Garfield Sobers. Oh, you're going to enter Garfield Sobers in a conversation now in a modern day. Garfield Sobers might be greater than a lot of modern day.
No, man, I think most people would agree across eras that Garfield is one of the greatest.
However, Garfield Sobers might not be as popular because the promotion of Garfield Sobers is not one that has been.
No, man, the point made. David Beckham was far more popular than people who were far better than he was.
Yeah,
but make we leave it this up.
One thing I got to say, man, I said the whole last thing. Yeah. The Arsenal supporters are cheering on Arsenal and everything. But I want them to understand that Arsenal have always done well in the Champions League until they reach a stage where they need to win it. So just bear that in mind. They might not be as lucky as City to get one.
All right, leave it there, CC.
Yeah, leave it there.
Good point. That popularity doesn't always equate to greatness. Hello.
Guru.
Yes, sir.
Who you pick for win the CPL?
TKR.
All right. You want a 5-pack?
You want a 5-pack bet?
Warrior for me.
Or Warriors for you?
Yeah, because last night, you know, them come in and see because them two bats.
Them have to get past Jamaica first.
Eh? Sure.
I have to get past Talawas first.
I walk over that, man.
Yes,
them two top batsmen, that two run Jamaica, you know. Hey, man, I hope, you know. Two.
Yeah.
Right? I walk over Harville, man. Walk over.
They wouldn't say that. This thing is too unpredictable here, sir.
All right. Well, you
gonna have a habit of reaching right or so.
I flop. Yeah, Harville. The contract with the football coach. He don't sign it.
No, his contract ends this month now. His current, his real contract.
And when is the election?
The election is based on how it sounds, must be later this year.
Yeah, but them you can't give the man an open contract, man, and negotiate.
What's an open contract?
All right. There are clause. It's a possibility that if I lose, your contract can terminate at any time.
No, man. Who is going to sign a contract on the basis of whether I lose an election or not?
Yes, man. You can't do it. Man. I'll take, for example, if I be you in a contract, right? Why?
No. The thing with contracts, Mr. P.
Yeah.
When I take a contract, I want to be sure of the time duration so that me not take a next work elsewhere.
Yeah, there are options, you can't sign where options.
No, you're not understanding me. I said.
You understand, you man.
If I'm working with Kayla's, for example,
yeah,
I don't want them to say, boy, we are signing you for a month, but we know if there's a change of manager or change of this, it might. No, so how do I know whether I should be looking at next work or not?
No, it's like you can be permanent employee, that's why I say I work contract. You can terminate your contract, your part of the contract, and I can do it.
So I can look. So while I'm on a contract with you, I should really be looking at next work.
No, you can, you can. But then, as I say, there are contracts in which you can terminate prior notice. Give me a year, a month. I say, boy, watch out. Me go and leave by me say, me employ you no more.
Well, I know that there are conditions, but I don't think I've ever heard of a contract where one of the conditions is a change of administration.
Well, because that's why the contract don't sign, because they figure more or less say, as your election is concerned, it can be a change of administration. That's why the contract don't sign. But if I was the coach, we not negotiate. I say, boy, watch out. Open contract, we can and make my departure, you can do it at any time. Once we give each other a month notice.
Okay, boss. I hear you.
Yeah.
Cool. Craig, what we do now? Sean, I'm ready. We take one more. We take a next call. Yeah, man. Then send it through then now. What time is it now? Coming down to the 3:15 break. You want to take the break? Yeah, man. I could take the break. And they're not quite ready for us yet. I thought the pre-game would be about now. But anybody we can call. And we'll take you. And then when Sean them ready, we'll break. So 968-8117. That's 968-8117. Call now. And let's get you in the system until the guys are ready for us on the road. Back after. Replace your dairy products with Natura or Natura family of products meets a growing need to provide you with a healthy alternative to dairy products. Natura Foods continue to develop delicious, nutritious, organic and healthy foods and beverages made from plant products. Our mission is to offer today's health-conscious consumers tasty, highly nutritious, non-dairy organic foods and beverages at an affordable price. You can use Natura soy rice, almond and oat beverages to replace milk in all your recipes.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No asset, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
Here's great news for men 40 years or older with an NHF card. The PSA test for prostate cancer is now a new benefit. Use your NHF card and get a discount of $1,600 for one PSA test each year. Pay less for your PSA test and take charge of your health. Contact NHF for labs accepting NHF card for the PSA test. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
A message from the National Health Fund.
Build with Bert's Charity 5K Run Walk, Sunday, October 1, 2023 at Emancipation Park. Register now. Adults 2,500, children 2,000, group and service clubs 2,000. Registration package includes chipped bib and participation medal. Register today at runningeventsja.com. Building homes one step at a time with Bert's. Let's run walk for charity.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. Let's get back online. Let's squeeze a few text messages or a few text messages.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Garvey mentioned the name tackle football and said it was called that to distinguish the difference between it and soccer. That's actually wrong. Oh Lord, put it back. What happened? It jumped up. Yeah. All right. Garvey mentioned the name tackle football and said it was called that to distinguish the difference between it and soccer. That's actually wrong. American football is mostly played in two forms by teenagers. Tackle football, which means you can actually make physical contact while trying to stop the opponents. The other is flag football, where the players have flags attached to their sides, which you have to grab off to stop the opponents. None of this did I know. So I'm learning. What happened to the thing where it jump us up, Nick? All right, here's the next one. One of the reasons I think WhatsAppers should be allowed to vote on the debate is to add variety to the voting audience. I think the callers who vote seem to be familiar with one another and appear to harbor animosity toward each other, resulting in them voting based on feelings towards debaters. I therefore think the true result can be corrupted. While WhatsAppers can have their biases, I think it's less likely their vote will adversely affect the result. Daily Listener in New York. Daily Listener in New York, if me bias towards you, I can call upon the radio and say, let me can WhatsApp and say it to you. A simple thing that. This is Below Average, who says, I will just take out the child seat out of the Cortina and put it in the Benz. Problem solved. Below Average, a big thing that. Below Average. Oh, so we have to take a 1 minute call. All right, so those are the texts that we can read for now. Here's a 1 minute call before we run. Hello.
Yeah, Wagwan.
Where you say?
Triple Century.
Wagwan.
I'm one call from before that Talawa reached yesterday, man. Cause remember the day in Arlington, no count off Talawa, remember?
Yes.
On the 5th Street.
Yes.
I mean, I try to call the show every day and can't get through. Talawa side, a big side, have it.
Well, they certainly have match winners.
All right.
Can't go around that.
Impact players.
Yeah.
All right. If we have a go down the thing real quick, Amir finished with most wickets last year, so he's my number one bowler in a CPL.
Yes.
We have Wazim, who can be second or third best in a CPL, back up by Green. We have Brandon, who finished with the most runs last year, who was the number one player in CPL last year.
Him end up with more runs than Shamar last year?
Yeah, man, I finished with the thing last year, man.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man. 2 seasons in a row, right? We have Fabian Allen as a finisher, can compete with a Russell, can compete with a Pollard.
Yeah.
See? So the team match up and stack up where with anybody else. See?
Yeah.
The surprise pack we have now is Shamar Springer. The man come in and hold him on. Him can bat, which me never know him could have bat, so.
Yeah, man, him could always bat, no.
You me never really know him would have bat so well. So the thing look good. And me go call it. Trinidad not trouble.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Me leave my worry about Guyana now because it's the right matchup this.
We'll beat Guyana and then beat Trinidad.
And then beat Trinidad. Yeah, man, I right matchup this because what go on now, news on the camp is that Amir still have a little niggle.
But me say I'm going to play.
Yeah, they might work on him. He might bowl 3 over. If he needs to bowl for him, I'm going to bowl for him. Because we are trying to see him in final. Because we almost see where. Because once you bat, Guyana in trouble, you know.
All right, boss.
Once you bat first, Guyana in trouble.
Hold on. Nick, you ready? Our caller them says Sean, I'm ready for us, you know. So we have to.
All right, boss. Blessing.
Manning Cup coverage coming up now. That's our program for today. People, the debate is gathering some steam. I'll be doing some work over this weekend to kind of tie up some loose ends, and by next week we'll kind of come out with more details. Thanks to Nick, thanks to Craig, on the other side of the glass. Thanks to all of you who called and participated. This is Orville, and join us tomorrow 1 to 4, 89.9, and enjoy Manning Cup coverage that comes up right now.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays 1 to 4 p.m.